Hello and welcome to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest transfer news. We start with the future of Memphis Depay, as it has been reported that manager Xavi wants the Dutch striker to remain at Barcelona against the board's wishes. We are going to be looking at that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about contract rebel Ousmane Dembele, as it has been reported that Dembele will not extend unless Barca makes an improved offer. Wow, that's interesting. We are also going to be looking at that report as we progress. So guys, as we get right into those stories in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end.
Barca!
Barcelona have an extremely busy summer ahead of them, as the club tried to trim down their squad by facilitating the exit of several unwanted stars. While the likes of Clement Lenglet, Samuel Umtiti and Ricky Puig are destined for a move away from the Camp Nou, players such as Memphis Depay and Xavi Hernandez would require a closer inspection. Depay, for one, has fallen out of favour since the January additions of Ferran Torres, Adama Traoré and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, but the Dutchman never truly disappointed at the Camp Nou. He was even the club's top goal scorer in La Liga for a large part of the campaign. It is also worth mentioning that Depay played a crucial role during the business end of the campaign, when Torres and Adama were both struggling with form. With that in mind, Xavi wants Depay to remain at Barcelona beyond the summer, according to Gerard Romero. The Barcelona coach rates the Dutchman highly and believes he could be useful as an option to have at his disposal in the coming season. However, the Barcelona board are not too keen on keeping hold of Memphis Depay, knowing his contract expires at the end of next season. If Barca keep hold of the former Lyon starlet in the summer, they will have to renew his contract in an attempt to yield any transfer revenue in 2023. Alternatively, they will have to see him depart on a free transfer or sell him for a cut price deal this January. Barcelona do not want to envision either of both possibilities and are actively looking to offload Depay. The Dutchman should not find any shortage of suitors either, given his age and the quality he offers to the table. However, with just a week remaining before the club begin their pre-season training, time is running out for Barcelona to sanction the exit of Memphis Depay, whose departure could go a long way in helping Barca register newer players in the market. Since the end of last season, the future of Memphis Depay have been spoken a lot, with so much uncertainty. Depay's contract expires next year, and with Barca scared that they might lose him for free if a contract extension is not made. There have been a lot of talks about the possibility of Depay being sold or he stays. Nothing has been really concrete at this very point in time, and when we consider the fact that we have been pursuing Robert Lewandowski for such a long time, news like this won't come as a surprise, because Lewandowski coming will be like the competition in the front will be so tight, and of course some players might be sacrificed in the forward department if Lewandowski do arrive. So personally, I really like Depay to stay. I really wish he stays. Last season, he was one of our best players without any question. Just unfortunately, he had that injury, that long injury, and unfortunately for him, when he came back, he saw players like Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and Aubameyang was on top form, banging the goals, and Xavi already had Aubameyang as his first option, first choice. So it was not like Memphis came back and Memphis really needed chances to play, but he never got those chances a lot because of Aubameyang. I really think it will make sense for Barca to keep this guy because he's really talented. Memphis Depay is a very good player to play for Barca. Even if he does not be a regular starter, Memphis Depay is that kind of a squad player that we can rely on. If we have been talking about having squad depth, which is very important, which Barca have not been having squad depth for a while, we need squad depth. If we think that we are going to a transition, we need that. And Memphis Depay staying at the Camp Nou will make sense, I think. And I think most of you will agree with me that Memphis Depay staying at Barcelona will be the best option. So what we are getting now from this report is the fact that manager Xavi himself prioritizes Depay to stay, against the board wishes. It's now that we're getting the fact that the board they don't really like Depay to stay. They wish to sell him, but the manager Xavi wants him to stay. So let's see how the summer transfer window will look like when it comes to the future of Memphis Depay. Will he stay at the Camp Nou? Will he depart? That is a big question that nobody can conclude, because there have been countless reports. I think there was a week I spoke about Barca planning a 5-year contract extension. We start getting contradicting reports about all this, but nobody knows what the future lies ahead for Memphis Depay. But what is clear is the fact that our manager, Xavi Hernandez, wants him to stay, So let's see if the board will abide to that or they will sell him. But I really wish Memphis Depay stays, because going to the new season, keeping players like Depay, will add depth to the squad. Then on to the next story of discussion. With 3 days remaining on Ousmane Dembele's contract with Barcelona, and there is still a cloud of so much uncertainty over his future, why his departure from the club seemed inevitable a few weeks ago, there have been reports of a possible renewal in recent days. According to a report from Fabrizio Romano, no final bid was made by Barcelona to Dembele's entourage in the meeting that took place earlier today. The player will decide his future next week. The Frenchman's camp rules out a contract extension unless the club makes an improved offer. Meanwhile, the Blaugranas will take some time to assess their FFP, that is the financial fair play situation, and determine if they have enough room to accommodate the player's demands. The winger has had a renewal proposal from the club since December worth 11 million euros per season. However, the club have reduced their offer here, after he refused to accept, and now propose around 7.5 million euros instead. PSG, Liverpool, Chelsea and Bayern Munich never made a direct offer to Dembele's entourage despite their reported interest. The only club to pursue him was the London-based side Chelsea, but they too have always doubted his signing because of his wages. Given that the player has no solid options on the table other than to renew with Barca, one would expect him to pen an extension. Nevertheless, it is disrespectful that his entourage are still playing mind games with Barcelona's board after so many months. The 25-year-old played 21 league games for the team last season, scoring just 1 goal and providing 13 assists. He finished La Liga season as the top assist provider in the competition, ahead of the likes of Karim Benzema and Dani Parejo. If Ousmane Dembele is still there waiting and hoping that Barca should improve their offer before he pens an extension, then sorry for him. I think he's still dreaming. He should better wake up from that dream, because that will not happen anytime soon. Not now, not ever. So definitely with the 30th of June coming in just 2 days time, it is highly expected that the contract rebel departs the club with immediate effect, because Barcelona on their part do not have any intention. Even if Barca bring in 1 billion in cash injection, they will never go, they will never give what Dembele wants, because Laporta and his board they don't ever want to make the mistake that the former president Bartomeu did with other players, giving astronomical wages for no good reason, and now Barca are suffering because of that. And there's no way Barca will go to that level again of that kind of mistake, because what Dembele and his agent are doing is forcing Barca to make same mistakes they did some years back, which Laporta will do so to correct it. Never go to that mistake that the former president and his board made. And because of that, since no party wants to dance to the tunes of the other, then there's a highly possibility that Dembele is departed. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, it's bye bye.